Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more of the Creativerse on our beautiful Creativerse world. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited to be here today, because today I finally am going to start my project in our new community build area. That's right. Today I start my own Star Wars build. Our new community build is up live if you guys missed it. We're doing a Star Wars area. I'm really excited. It's been a while since I've built anything based on things that already exist. I have an idea. I'm really excited about the idea. And yeah, Star Wars. Anyway, we're over here. This is the Star Wars area. I think a few people have started building. I'm not going to try and seek out their builds because, well, they're probably just getting started. It's been like 2 days. So, yeah. I need to find a space. I need to get some blocks. I just wanted to come over here and show you guys right at the start of the episode how to get here. It's a gorgeous area. It has a few different biomes because there seemed to be no consensus what the best biome for Star Wars was. So I picked an area with a few different ones. And yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm excited to go. I need to get blocks though. So yeah. Came back for blocks. We've got another gentleman visiting our house. The Force is with Liv. That's where we leer. You can trust Liv. Oh, right. Right. I need to put down this. I don't need the taming tool. Yeah, Liv, just still buzzing around. I'm trying to figure out what exactly they want. The Force is with Liv. Have you seen Kevin? A repairer! Hey! We needed you. That's cool. Liquid, we know. Underground City, they betray. Liv. A lot of action going on around here. Anyway, I did want to check out the treasure spawner here because last time we added the Lumite layer, which is very exciting, and you know what? I'll just meet you guys down there because you've seen me run through this a few times. Treasure Hunter gave us 2 Lumite chests, which is good but bad because we're actually trying to get diamond chests from him. So I might move him up a layer. I don't know if that would help or hinder. Anyway, give a second to spawn in. Here we go. Already with 1 chest. All right, it's working. We go for 2 chests. You know, I use the speed thing from the coffee maker, but honestly, you usually have to wait a minute for stuff to spawn. So yeah, okay, we got 1 chest. Anything gonna spawn in this section? Doesn't look like it, eh? Nope. We still got more lighting up to do, but you can see this is pretty dark in here. It is pretty dark, so that's good. We should do more lighting up, but yeah, I'll do that probably another time. But anyway, 1 chest isn't bad. It works, and that's really what's important, to be honest, is that it actually works. So that's cool. Yeah, the treasure spawner is more or less complete. I do need to light up a little bit more area in that bottom section. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So, treasure spawner. Yeah! Alright, so let's talk pallet. Pallet for the build. We're going to be using stone, which is pretty cheap. We just need a bunch of rods and slabs and stuff, so that's easy. We're also probably going to be using medieval Alright. Restart that sentence. We're probably also going to be using medieval stuff, more because these also just match with the stone textures. It's not going to be like a medieval build, it's just these match with the stone textures. So we might find a way to mix in some Mayan stuff, which may give you a hint about what I'm building. I also kept the Galactic tab open. We might use this, we might not. The other one we might use is the Haunted Stone Wall. So, yeah. I mean, we can use other blocks, of course, but those are some of the ones that I'm sort of thinking about right now. I'm using this a lot more, this build tab. I really like how it's organized, and I like that you can sort of close and open things. It makes it a lot easier to visualize a lot of the recipes, I think. So anyway, I'm going to get together some blocks. We're going to head over to the Star Wars area. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't feel good about what just happened. We're going to head over to the Star Wars area, and we're going to, find a spot. And we're sleeping. So, I'm over here in the area. I'm a little bit away from the spawn, which is that way. I'm a little bit away from the... Oh, treasure chest. Hello. You know what? I'll take it. I can use all the wildwood I need. I can... What? Oh. So, yeah. Spawn is a little bit of a... Oh, another one. Okay. You can't see a treasure chest and not go get it. Yes. So, this is the edge of that canyon biome. It has this gorgeous river. There's a lot of really nice rivers in this area, actually. And our spawner is just over there. I needed a space with green, and I wanted actually a few more trees, but this will work. Anyway, what I want to build is not something from the movies. I don't think. I don't really remember. I watched all the movies last year because I'd never seen them all. And that's something... I don't regret doing it, but they are not very good. Solo and Rogue One were both... I thought those were the best two movies. But anyway, that's beside the point. The video games are really good. DICE is one of my favorite video game companies. I love the Battlefield games. They make incredible shooters. And Battlefront and Battlefront 2 were both really good. And there's something I want to build, and I thought this area would be good. It's a little bit bigger than... It's a pretty big build. So I need a good amount of space. And I thought if I put it over here, we got the water on either side, so I'm not really bugging anyone. And it gives us the opportunity to make a lovely path, which is cool. I like making paths, you know? So anyway, we're going to build it over here. I'm going to get a little place set up. We got a bed, get some processors down, that sort of thing. And, yeah, we're going to get going. It's a pretty large build, but I wanted something big to do, you know? A big project. Also, I haven't made anything based off of like a real life thing since I made the train station 3 years ago. So I'm really excited. Not that this is a real, you know what I mean. It's not a real life thing, but it's like a real, you get it. You're smart, tall, athletic, attractive, hyper intelligent. Whew. How do you do it, you know? How do you do it? Anyway, sorry. Still think about how tall you are. Yeah, we're going to put it here. So, as I mentioned, I want to stop using filler words and transition words like so and Anywho, that's another one. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, it's so hard not to do. Now I can't stop thinking about it. This is going to be a large project, a very, very large project. So I'm trying to be organized, you know? I think a lot of problems come when you're not organized. So I'm organizing first. I've broken the project in my mind into 3 sections. The building, the interior, and then the exterior landscaping. I think landscaping should come last because I feel like if you try and do landscaping first, then you're kind of hamstrung, you know, if you want to build the building a little bit bigger or whatnot. I think building the building first makes the most sense to me. That way, you know, you don't really have any restrictions. You know, you can change the interiors to whatever you want, really. Like, once it's built, you can, you know, adjust what the rooms are supposed to be and whatnot, if that makes sense. So, with that in mind, yeah, I want to get the building sort of visualized first, and then we'll work on that, and then we'll probably do the interiors and the landscaping. The landscaping will probably be a little bit bigger of a job than you might think, but you know what, that's why it's a big build. And Yeah, so this is my little area. We got a teleporter that connects me straight to my base. That way I don't have to go through the teleporter hub and, you know, all that stuff. This is all temporary, of course. And yeah, so first things first, I need to get some markers in my head. So anytime I start with a big build, I try and use dirt blocks or something to sort of line it up and get sort of the big, you know, this is going to be the front door. Here's my exterior walls, etc., etc. And yeah, excuse me, my voice is going somewhere. Sorry, I keep backing up and going forward. I'm trying to visualize this build. I want the scale of it to be pretty impressive. So I'll probably actually get rid of most of these trees. I think it's going to take up a pretty good chunk of this little peninsula, or whatever you call this this formation. And yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna jump in. We're just gonna. Where's my voice going? I don't even know, man. Going to crazy world. I'm just gonna jump in. We're just gonna start placing blocks and go from there. So this is really cool. The repairer works a little bit differently than I thought he would. So you interact with him, you give him something to repair, and it's just fully repaired. And yeah, apparently you can do it every 15 minutes. So that is wild. That is actually wild. If you just, like, you're processing a ton of stuff, you can just leave it, come back, get everything repaired. I'm super curious if the armor repairer, the armor repairer, what's he called? Blacksmith, maybe? Do I have him? No, I don't think I have him. I'm curious if the armor version works the exact same way, but that is super, super fascinating. Anywho, let's go back over to the Star Wars area. I just thought that was pretty wild. I'm curious if he also does, or the repairer also does the bell and the hoe, like the taming collar. Not that those are really expensive. They're, you know, whatever. But I'm just curious if they also work for that. Anywho, I've been doing a bit of a layout. So the build I want to do, I don't want to spoil what it's going to be just yet, because I'm curious if anyone can guess it in the comments. But anyway, the build I want to do has this sort of big courtyard. So I've been trying to lay that out, and then the building will be on the outside. So I think I've got that sort of laid out. And it's going to be quite a large build. I'm tucking it back here, so it's going to be kind of hidden. And there's going to be a lot of fun stuff with it. I also brought over a bunch of saplings because we're going to want a few trees sort of blocking this out. So I'm just going to plant some saplings along sort of this line. I don't think the courtyard is going to come sort of past this point, nor is the buildings. So with that being said, I kind of like the idea of doing something here. I think what I might do today is get sort of the courtyard area started. I almost don't want to do too much because I want to sort of start placing blocks. But I think I've got a pretty good layout here, and we've got plenty of room on all directions that the building's going to go, so we can do a lot of stuff with that. But I do want to start just planting some saplings. I kind of want to get a vibe for how the area is going to look while I build. So I might, even though I think like 2 clips ago I said I'm going to do it in like steps, I also think I'm going to combine them a little bit. That way I know, oh, you know, this part of the building can be this because of the terraforming, yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. Does that make sense? It'll make sense eventually, I think. Anywho, I'm going to plant some saplings because they take a while, and I'm curious what this area will look like. I'm also just going to get rid of this tree at least. The other trees will probably have to go too, but I'm going to leave them there for now. And yeah, I'm going to place some blocks in the courtyard area. But this is essentially the structure. It's kind of a U-shaped thing with a courtyard in the middle. And yeah. So I'm back over here for a minute. I wanted to actually put down another another villager. Today we're actually going to put down miner. So I was reading about them. They're quite easy to operate. They're basically just need to be near any type of ore. If you have 9 or more nodes, so the actual little ore block, if you have 9 or more of them within a little range of the miner, that gives double the drops. And something I just learned by reading the wiki is they'll always give the highest tier of ore nearby. And their range is pretty big. So even on the wiki it says in the stalactite layer, the lower level of the stalactite layer, you're probably going to get lumite. If you're on the surface, you're probably going to get iron. So if you really wanted to get like obsidian from a miner, I think you'd have to put him quite high up in the sky so that he can't see any of the iron. And from what I gather, they don't give coal. No, they do give coal. That's weird. I don't know. It's a little bit strange, but yeah, we're going to put down a miner. And I actually have a place for him. I'm just going to put him right at the lumite level. Every other ore in the game is pretty easy to get. if we're, you know, being honest here. So lumite is probably the only one that's really beneficial to have a villager working. I mean, if you have a bunch of villagers, why not? You know, ironite is also kind of a pain. Yeah. Diamond you can create. Coal you can create. So obsidian, iron, lumite, I guess are the ones that you can't create from scratch. I also don't have a way to get to the lower level of my treasure spawner. I have to just go through the whole thing. Which I don't mind. It's kind of fun to run through, actually. Yeah, this has actually become a really good wood farm. I've also been killing all of the keepas. They give pretty good loot, so I've just been killing them whenever I see them. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go put this guy in the lumite layer. Just feels like that's probably the only thing I really want from a miner. Maybe in the future we'll have a few more miners and just get all the ores, but for now, meh. Just wanted to show you guys the lumite layer. I'm really excited about it. I torched a bunch more of the outside, and it's working pretty efficiently. Yeah, it's working pretty well. It's also probably a layer I should be killing things whenever I see them. Because things drop a ton of stuff too, so... Yeah, they're only 2 shots with the super punch thing. Anywho, let's go back here. Yeah, I still have a bunch more to light up, but you know what? It's coming along, and that's what's important. What I want to do is place this guy right here, and we're just going to change you to be a moina. And yeah, so when we come down here at the very end, we can grab hopefully some lumite ore. So, cool, cool, cool. Alrighty, half of a courtyard done. This takes a while to place blocks. I've been kind of going randomly. I don't love it yet. There's a bunch of touches that are going to make it much better, but this is more or less what I'm going for. Sort of a stony courtyard. The dirt patches I don't think are going to stay. I think they look pretty bad. But I kind of just want to get the structure in, and then we can worry about details at another time, just because, you know, it's one of those things that the details might come once there's a little bit more building anyway. But I like the progress. Yeah, probably a little bit over half, because we want to get to over there. It's a little bit elevated, but that's sort of the level I wanted it at. But it's supposed to look sort of dilapidated a little bit, which is a word that I really love. Dilapidated. Anyway, I'm not going to work anymore on this today, just because it's kind of already taken a while. And yeah, so put that in my chest. I did want to check out. I've just been making tons of stone stuff because I know I'm going to need it. Whoa! Those are actually really cool fuel tanks. Those look really good. I imagine those are just the goo pillars. Wow. No, maybe not, because those are the round things on the bottom. That's cool. It's a really cool build. I did want to check something. Are you ready to use? Yes. So, Okay, so he does do armor. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. I'm a little embarrassed. But he does do armor, so... Yeah, this guy's, like, unbelievably useful. I don't want to say overpowered, but... yeah, maybe a little bit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today. A bunch of progress. We're starting our Star Wars build. I'm really excited to continue with it. Please let me know if you can guess what it's going to be in those comments down below. I'm really curious. So we're going to keep working on that. If you want to join that project in our Star Wars area, not my build specifically, but Star Wars. You guys get it. You're smart, attractive, athletic, tall. Yeah, Discord link in the description below, and the teleporter is at the teleporter hub. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao!